Good afternoon. We are all gathered here today to celebrate the life of Harold George Smith, also known to friends and family as Harry. I would like to take a moment to make a special mention to Marion, Harry's much-loved wife, who passed away 5 years ago of cancer. I'd like to think that Marion and Harry are peacefully back in each other's arms once again. May their spirit protect and guide each one of you through your life journey. Our grief and sorrow are all the more painful by the sudden passing of Harry, who died of a heart attack on the 8th of February while deep sea fishing with his best mate Franco. Harry had so much to give, mountains to climb, rivers to cross, challenges to be faced and conquered. While we think of Harry's passing with great sadness, we should reflect on Harry's life with respect and remember Harry's accomplishments, his passions, his love for his family, and his love of life. We should be grateful that Harry was a part of our lives and touched each of our souls. As we grieve, we will laugh, we will cry, we will have days of anger and days of acceptance. Harry's memory will forever live in your heart. Embrace your fondest memories and remember the happiness and love Harry brought to each of our lives. I now call upon Tempest, who will read Afterglow by Helen Laurie. Thank you, Tempest. Eric, Harry's son, has asked me to share a humorous story from his childhood. When Eric told me this story, he was very emotional but had a good laugh too. When I was 5, our family cat Winky died. Dad buried her under a tree in the backyard. A few nights later, Mum went into the garden and found that the dog had dug Winky up and eaten one of her legs. She woke Dad up, so he went out in his pyjamas and boots with a shovel over his shoulder and redug the hole. But because it was late, he decided to get rid of the towel he'd originally wrapped Winky in and chucked it aside. He then reburied the cat and went back to bed. He said to Mum, "Oh, the kids will never know." The next morning, Mum went out the back to discover that Dad had chucked the cat aside and buried the towel. The cat was then out of the bag. Dad never lived that saga down. Thanks, Eric, for sharing one of your fondest childhood memories. I would now like to call upon Adrian to read a eulogy. So as part of my ceremony, I have to read the eulogy. Dad, you were a strong man who embraced life and all it had to offer. Your undevoted love for me, Tempest, Christian, Eric, your 4 beautiful grandsons, and of course our mum, your wife, Marion, was unconditional. Dad, you always took interest in our lives, and you would be the first to be at a weekend footy match, a movie with the kids, a family gathering, and of course your favourite day out in the boat, fishing with your grandsons. I will never forget our amazing father-son bond and our true friendship. I will miss you, Dad. As we all know, one of Dad's fondest hobbies was his adventures out in the deep blue sea. Dad won many awards for his angler's expertise. Growing up, Dad loved to come home and share his adventures and show us his catch. I remember thinking, wow, I want to grow up just like Dad. You were a true inspiration. It makes me happy in a way to think that Dad left this life out on an amazing adventure in the deep blue sea. He was not alone. He was doing what he loves doing. Dad, you will be forever missed, forever be in our hearts. We love you. Thank you, Adrian. That was written from the heart. I now call upon Christian to read a poem called He Is Gone by David Harkins. Thank you, Christian. Harry's family have pieced together an audiovisual presentation. Please take a few minutes to reflect on Harry's life. Harold George Smith, may your body rest in peace and your spirit surround all the people you loved. We give thanks for your life, your love, your friendship, and the memories that will be held close to us for eternity. Thank you for being you. This concludes our ceremony for Harry. Harry's family will be holding refreshments at the Nerang RSL at 4 p.m. for anyone who would like to join them and offer your condolences. Thank you.